What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. I got a fucking headache when it comes to this Kanye shit, man. Look, you know where I stand with this. It's no fucking surprise. I support Kanye and what he's saying, and I support his freedom of speech. He has a right to his opinion. Right now, you got a fellow rapper, T.I., who needs no introduction. You know who the fuck this dude is. He came out with some choice words for Kanye, and here, let's just get into this shit. Fucking ridiculous. Okay. So, let's go into some of this shit. So T.I. says on his Instagram, "Now I've been extremely patient and made it a point not to jump to any premature conclusions about Ye and his antics, partially due to the lessons learned from the outcome of other situations dealing with my brother Wayne, which I admittedly mishandled a bit in hindsight." He's talking about Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne had an issue with Black Lives Matter and whatever. But now this shit is next level futuristic Sambo, hoppin' Bob, Stephen off Django ass shit, yay. From what I can gather, this is the most repulsive, disgraceful, embarrassing act of desperation and auctioning off of one's soul to gain power I've ever seen. Now I recall you asking me to come with you to have this meeting, and I declined naturally. But bro, if anytime I would have been in there with you and you behaved that spinelessly in my presence, I feel that I'd be compelled to smack the fuck out of you, bro, for the people. You ass kissing, bootlicking on a whole new level, and I refuse to associate myself with something so vile, weak, and inconsiderate to the effect that this has the greater good of all our people. I'm a true believer in it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. And this shit is regurgitating. At one time, it was a pleasure to work alongside with you. Now I'm ashamed to have ever been associated with you. To all the people who follow Ye musically, socially, or even personally, who are confused, heartbroken, infuriated, let me make this clear. This shit ain't cool. This is a move Ye made for Ye. This is a play to put him in a position he'd like to see himself in. We are not on his mind as he makes these comments and decisions. Don't follow this puppet. Because as long as I've lived and learned that it benefits a man nothing at all to gain the world, if to do so he must lose his soul. We just saw Mr. West's soul on auction. If you listen closely, you can hear the tears of our ancestors hit the floor. All I can say is I've reached my limits. This is my stop. I'm officially done. Puts the middle finger emoji. Trump and his little cookie boy, us or else. Okay? This was nothing but an emotional. This is my point. This is nothing. Like I said in previous videos, any type of emotional. Look at the fucking Bible verse this dude wrote. This proves Kanye West's point again. He said it in that White House. He goes, yeah, we're an emotional people. Tell me this shit ain't full of emotion. Okay? And this dude, let me tell you, know, this guy is always half and half. One day, T.I., and I got to call T.I. on this. One day, this dude want to be a OG. He want to be a G. And next day, he want to be a pro-black. Like, which one is it? You can't be talking about shooting shit up one day and oh, now I'm for my people, when you were just killing your people in by slanging dope and shooting them up in every other song you create. And just for the record, let me just show you something, because I pulled this up here. I pulled up what is this? Rubber Band Man, right? Here, let's just take this for example. I'm shell shocked, get shot, slow your roll, man. Still around, ride with the Glock on patrol, man. I ain't robbing, just looking for that drone, man. For my niggas slanging blow, pimping hoes, rolling Vogues, 24s, let these other niggas know. I mean, come on, like, and you don't know me, which one of my favorite T.I. songs. And look, I've told you this, I love gangster rap, but I look at it from the art, you know, the art, the stance of art, you know what I mean? So don't come to me and say, well, you listen to it. Yeah, I do. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and go, you know what I'm trying to say. Hold on. Let me show you, where is it? Okay, within the first 4 bars, I think it's time I made a song for niggas who don't know me. I graduated at the streets. I'm a real OG. I've been trapping, shooting pistols since I stood on both feet. So while you niggas acting bad, you gonna have to show me. You gonna make me bring this Chevy to a real slow creek, meaning he's gonna roll up on you dudes slow before he draws heat. My niggas hanging out the window, mouth full of gold teeth. When the guns start popping, wondering when it's gonna cease. Like, dude, no. I mean, and you know, for all you niggas that are so impressionable, saying, well, I mean, he came out with Sorrels and he's talking some real woke shit. You know him from this. Don't kid yourself. Don't come out now and talk about this. Oh, he's woke. No, nigga. That's where you know him from. You know him from this shit. That's number one. All right. So miss me with the tears of my ancestors shit. What will your ancestors think? Let me tell you something. What he's referring to is a time where you had open Jim Crow and segregation and all that, which is hilarious, because back then we had a strong family unit, because all we had was us. We had black businesses and all of that. Black millionaires. We were taking care of each other. So what do you think they would think about your lyrics, about slanging keys and killing your own people? What do you think they would think about that? So miss me with the, you know, oh, well, the guy's woke now. You know him from those type of lyrics. And let me make another point. Let me go back to this. Hold on. Let me make another fucking point that I've been telling you about these white liberals. Look at who he reposted. Look where he reposted this this post from Talcum X, Sean King. I mean, you can't make this shit up. Oh fuck. You can't make this shit up. This nigga sat here and reposted something from a white dude that pretends to be black. And y'all cool with this. This is why David Carroll is 100% right when he says a lot of y'all, anyone could claim to be pro-black or for black people. All they got to do is say the right things and you eat it up. This is why a lot of y'all got to start critically thinking. No, I'm not saying you got to be a Republican. I'm not saying you got to be this or that. But stop letting people lead you into things because it sounds good. You know, this is what, and it's funny, I keep stressing this. Malcolm X, who a lot of us black people revere, Malcolm X warned us about liberals. He warned us. He said, listen, out of all the white denominations out there, the liberal is the most dangerous because they pose as your friend. Meanwhile, they're speaking for you. They're doing, which I told you, they're the most racist because they treat black people like children. They want to sit and talk. Look at how a lot of white people, white liberals right now are talking down to Kanye, like he's not allowed to have that opinion. And here come the Negroes, or like David Carroll says, the buffer Negroes. Here they come. Your Don Lemons, your fucking, what's the fucking fat ass Michael Eric Dyson, all these motherfuckers, you fucking punk ass Ebro. I haven't had one dude, I don't even want to go on to it. I just had an issue with one dude telling me not to speak on shit like this on my last video. Go fuck yourself. I hope you unsubscribe, by the way. You know who you are, you know. But yeah, just a quick rant. This dude, see, and another thing is he's talking about, oh, I smacked the shit out of him. Let me ask you something, T.I. Would you do that to Jim Brown? Or better yet, someone else left a comment. Would you do that to Mike Tyson, who supports Donald Trump? Would you do that to him? No, you wouldn't. You're doing it to Kanye because he's sort of a soft target. I understand he's not on no battle rap shit. He's not like a hard nigga or anything like that. You're doing it because he's sort of like a soft target. A lot of you are fucking hypocrites. I swear to fucking God, man. A lot of you want to play upright, but meanwhile you're sitting here crying. Dude, this is simply because he met with Donald Trump. Notice another thing too, before I go. Notice how no one has an issue with what Kanye West is saying. No one's pointing that out. That's not part of their argument. It's, oh, you're a Sambo, you're Uncle Tom, fuck you. What's this sweet dude? I forget his name. Don Lemonhead. Another one. Oh, that was a minstrel show and XYZ. Like, a lot of y'all make no sense. You'll sit and say, well, there's no one represented in the Trump administration. Meanwhile, if someone was in the Trump administration, you'll call them an Uncle Tom. Like, it's just so fucking ridiculous. You can't make this shit up. You cannot. Yeah, just a quick rant. I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of the hypocrisy. That's it. Just gotta call it as it is. They're not attacking what he said. They can't. They know that they can't attack what he said because he didn't say anything wrong. He didn't say anything that was anti-black or pro-white. You know what I mean? He didn't. You know, you had this fucking fool Eric Dyson or whatever talking about, it's a white supremacist ventriloquism. He's a black body with a brain, and it's just repeating white supremacy talking points. What's a white supremacy talking point? Wanting to stop and frisk, which is something that a lot of you niggas hate. And he says, yeah, he went in and openly said, yeah, listen, that's not gonna help mend the or build the gap between police officers and the community. That's not going to help. He openly said that. That's something that's a gripe that a lot of you niggas have for a long time. And he said that right on camera. But how's that white supremacist? A white supremacist thought would say, yeah, do that in black neighborhoods. But he said the exact opposite. God, I gotta go. That's it. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of us subscribe. God, I'm fucking tired of this. I'm tired of hypocrisy. Share my shit. Please upvote the shit out of this. People got to see this shit because no one's gonna call this shit out. All right, and that's it. Peace, bitches.